Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Hypixel Skyblock. This is a vanilla server. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. Today we are on the guide series. I told you guys we're going to do a couple of videos of the garden, trying to get up in depth with it. Last episode I showed you guys kind of like a generalized guide for the entire garden itself. We're going to do a couple of videos on my personal layouts that I use on the farm. And some of them are defaults that I have just adjusted. Some of them are my own personal layouts that I like to use. I don't think I have one on here from the mega farms. Now, I have been getting slack in the comments. I don't like mega farms, and the reason why is because, like, if you take the same layout and lay it flat, it's just as efficient. Falling and walking, you're not saving any time. It feels like you are. I know it does, but you're not. You're not saving any time. Although you don't have to, like some of them, like the sugarcane, you don't have to switch your angle, so sometimes that's a little bit faster. Just in general there. But today we're gonna go over my maze layouts. I got two maze layouts. I'm gonna show both of them to you guys. So the first one I use on these crops. These are your regular crops that you harvest using water. So how this design is laid out is you have a row. This is one row right here. This is 4 lines of dirt and then water. Okay, all the way up the strip. That's one row. Okay. Now, if you're building in the mega farm, you want to put a block on the other side of this to keep it from flowing out, and a block underneath it to keep it from flowing down. But depending on how you build your mega farms, that's but you do need to have something on the other side. So if you're building a mega farm, you're going to need it to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide, and then you'll stack them all the way up till level 10, tier 10, block limit on the garden. So, and then you'll need a space underneath here, like at least one space in between here. So, anyway. Which side am I starting on? Let's say. So this is the start point right here. Okay. And then you go down and then back up. This is why it's a maze. And the first two are solid right here. Solid blocks. There's no gap. When you come back down, this one has a gap here. This is where you cross. So you'll be facing this way, and then you'll come back, and then you'll just start again on this side. You're not even losing anything, right? And I'll show you how this works in a second. Then this one is solid. And you go all the way up and then come all the way back down. And then this one is solid here. You go all the way up, you come back down. And as you can see, there's a hole here where you drop down. I'm going to show you guys this, okay? So, on the other end, where this is solid down here, it's a gap down there. So let me go down here and I'll show you guys. So, you're harvesting. I'm not actually going to harvest, guys. I won't put you through that. Done. You're going back up. You see that? So down here, it's the opposite. So that side up there has the gap right here. This one doesn't. You do that all the way down to the end here. Once you get to this part right here and you come back up, you'll be mining like this. And I crouch, so I'll always be doing like this. This is the speed I'll go. I don't use farming boots. So this farm works with and without farming boots. Doesn't matter. Just have to make sure you get the right speed if you're set on your farming. Rancher boots. If you're using rancher boots, I wouldn't. When you get here, you crouch. And you come back and you do that same thing. Now, this layer is the same design as up there. It's just underneath. Okay? So you see how this one's that, and this one right here is that. So, and then that one's got a gap. This one's got a gap down here, and it's the same exact layout. It's just underneath here, and then once you get back, sorry. Once you get to here, you come back up, you turn this way, and you go up, come up, crouch, start back from the beginning. That's how that works. It's the maze design. This is specifically for these three crops. So wheat, carrots, and potatoes. And the designs here, the potatoes have more. You don't need more. All of them are infinite. Each one of these farms is infinite. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can get away with, I think, 8 total. So 4 on top, 4 underneath. And that will give you enough space to build like a 4th farm here on the side. If you wanted to do the long farms, you could probably put sugarcane over there. And then something underneath over there, maybe a row of netherwort or mushrooms or something. I don't know, but I like this design here. It's just these 3 crops, top and bottom, good to go. Now I have another maze design. We're going to come over here to our mushrooms and netherwort. Now these are also maze designs, but their design is a little bit different. If we come down here, kind of make my way down to the end here. I have a entrance to the underneath area, which I should probably build over there. And underneath here, I have melons and pumpkins. So I want to show you guys that. So the maze design here, you don't need as many of these to be infinite. Both these are infinite. By the time you get to the end of this maze design, you are the beginning will be replenished, and you can start back over again from the beginning. So this works basically the same, only I start at the top here. So let's go back up here. There's one minor change in this. Since I don't have an area down there to do like 2 layers, above ground and below ground, you have to change this one up just a little bit, and it doesn't take that much room to do this. And I don't know why people haven't thought of this, but you do the same basic method as before. You're crouching, or I'm crouching. You can use the rancher boots also on this one. As a matter of fact, this crop actually is better for rancher boots because I can't get it to break all 4 blocks of crop efficiently. But anyway, so you go down and then you come up, but see here, there's gap on this very end here. So you're going down, all the way down, facing this way, and then you're going to come up here. Once you come up here, this is where the maze starts, all right? Then you go down, you come back up to here, you go down, you remember you're facing this way, and then when you come back up to this point right here, you're going to hit the wall, you're going to come straight forward, you're going to start back from the beginning. I have the same design here, only it starts up here. So this is where you, no. Stop it. It starts down here, sorry. This one starts at this end. So we'll come down here and I'll show you the exact same setup, only it starts at the opposite end. Now this one is one too long. It's just, I realized that because I just fixed the farm. I was jumping up and flying over is what I was doing instead of making it efficient. So I decided to make it efficient for you guys. This one's got the same design here. This row is needs to be taken out. I could probably put a row of sugar cane here. I mean, cactus in here? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I'll figure out something for that little section there. But this right here, same design as this one, only you start down at this end. Start here, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then when you come to this part right here, you'll be facing this way. Straight back. Uncrouch, crouch, go. That's how it works. And as you can see, with your speed bonus, it takes 2 seconds. Less than 2 seconds. You can time it if you want to by the video. From here, even if you crouch the whole way, which you don't have to do, uncrouch, crouch again, you're off and go. You're not saving that much speed from falling. Not to mention on the mega farms, you're dropping at the end of every single thing. This one you're constantly moving all the time. So I think this is more efficient than the mega farms. That's my opinion on it. Some people like mega farms. That's up to you. This is my maze design. Okay. Now I do have. I'm going to put it on this one because I'm not going to make a video on just the standard ones. The ones I use for standard ones is the cocoa beans. And let me get down here. Sorry. And the sugarcane. Those are the ones I use. And you can make the sugarcane into a maze design like that one. Get that cap off each end. So this side would be cap off, and like you would come back to the beginning. But the default is perfectly fine with this one. And you need 2 layers, 2 plots worth. I don't like building sugarcane and cactus. Sorry. Stupid presets. I don't like building sugarcane and cactus underneath the ground because it grows 3 tall. I also don't like to do cocoa beans underneath the ground. So these 3 crops always grow on top of the ground, and I grow something else underneath. Usually mushrooms or melons and stuff, that kind of stuff. But guys, that is my maze layout. It's also the 2 default ones, the default things that I use. And that's going to cover this portion of the video. If you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you got to do is go to my page, hit the notification bell, set your settings inside the I'm going to do it again. Hit the subscribe button, set your settings, come check out the videos. If you do like this episode, you want to help support the channel, there's a share tab down below. There's links there to social media site. There's a link there for you to copy and post on your YouTube community page. Any tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. We're pushing for 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you push the videos. I'll see you guys later.